Well, hi there, Internet. My name's Court, and you've got courtside seats for my review of The Tomorrow War. Let's do it. The Tomorrow War is an action-adventure sci-fi from director Chris McKay and Amazon Prime Video. The film stars Chris Pratt, Yvonne Strahovski, J.K. Simmons, Betty Gilpin, and Sam Richardson. A family man is drafted to fight in a future war where the fate of humanity relies on his ability to confront the past. So I'm always up for a big sci-fi alien fighting kind of thing. Even though I found the premise for this one a little bit goofy, I was still definitely down to check it out. Now, I did notice that the movie comes out tomorrow and they were only lifting the review embargo today, which did not fill me with confidence. In fact, I was worried that this movie was going to be a complete disaster. It's not, but I also didn't love it. I'm actually pretty mixed on it, but as per usual, we'll talk about the good and the bad. I mostly enjoyed the cast here. J.K. Simmons is reliable as always, though he's barely in the movie. On our podcast, Mass Media Hysteria, Chris and I talked about when the last trailer came out, that we hoped that Betty Gilpin, who's just so good, wouldn't be relegated to like a just the wife kind of role. She is. She makes the most of her screen time with a pretty strong performance, but still. I also want to give a shout out to Ryan Kira Armstrong, who plays Chris Pratt's character's daughter. I'm guessing she was probably about 10 when they shot this movie. I was really impressed with her performance. I also really liked Sam Richardson as Charlie, who's the movie's like comic relief, which is weird because they have Chris Pratt, but whatever. I thought he was really good. He made me laugh a lot. The standout here though was Yvonne Strahovski, who I thought was absolutely terrific. She has a scene where she's on a beach just telling a story and she absolutely crushes it. Which brings us to Chris Pratt himself, who I'm a fan of. I didn't like him in this movie at all. Now, part of that is because we're asked to buy him as a scientist, which I struggled with. Wasn't the same kind of struggle as trying to buy Marky Mark as a scientist in The Happening, but it was still a struggle. Didn't help that he looks confused like 90% of the time he's on screen. But a lot of it is also how the character is written. He's just so, I guess, earnest would be the word, but the screenplay really oversells it to the point where it becomes like cloying. Speaking of the screenplay, a lot of the dialogue in here is pretty corny. That's not even necessarily a bad thing. I mean, Independence Day had corny dialogue, and it was kind of a goofy movie, and don't take that the wrong way. I'm a fan of that flick, I love it. I'm just saying it didn't take itself too seriously, so the dialogue worked. And earlier on in this movie, it's a little lighter, and it does work. But as the film goes on, and on, but we'll get to that, it takes itself more and more seriously, maybe more so than it should, and the dialogue suffers because of it. I'll also say this, I really enjoyed the first two acts of this flick. They're fun, they're violent, there's a whole bunch of alien carnage, but the story gets increasingly silly as it transitions into the final act, which really brought the movie down for me. Like, we get this big major climax, and then there's still 40 minutes to go, and then it just kind of gets downright silly. There's no way this movie needed to be 2 hours and 20 minutes long. On a technical level, though, this thing was pretty solid. I really liked the design of the aliens, known as the white spikes, and I thought the sound design of the whole flick, but particularly the alien sounds, was fantastic. Some of the CGI looked really strong, particularly the first couple times we see the aliens, because they're moving really quickly, it's edited really quick, which can mask like imperfections. The further we get into the movie though, it starts looking a little bit video game. Speaking of which, I feel like this story would work better as a video game. I would love to play this premise. I feel like I'm coming across a little bit more negative than I mean to be. I got a lot of solid entertainment out of this movie. It's got a lot of upside. Would I watch it again? Probably not. But would I recommend it? Well, if you're looking for a big, loud, summer kind of alien creature feature, sure, why not? It's not amazing by any stretch of the imagination, but some of it's pretty fun. I mean, check your brain at the door and let the alien carnage commence. Particularly if you don't have to leave your house for it. Now, I don't have a proprietary rating system as of yet, so I'm just trying to figure out what I'm going to give The Tomorrow War. And I think I'm going to give The Tomorrow War a...
Dance off, bro. Me and you.
Out of 10. So now, I want to know, have you seen The Tomorrow War? What did you think about it? What's your favorite alien invasion movie of all time? Whatever your thoughts, hit the comments below. Let's discuss. If you enjoyed this review, please smash that like button and give it a share if you really enjoyed it. Just helps the video get out to more people, helps the channel grow. I appreciate it very much. And hey, why not take a second, do me a favor, click subscribe and ring that bell to subscribe to my channel for more movie reviews, entertainment news, trailer reactions, all that good stuff. Hope you guys are all safe and healthy. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.